Hey everybody, welcome back. I have an update on Sega's big announcement as well as some big news coming from AtGames' corner. Turns out the big Sega announcement really only benefits the Japanese gamer market, not so much here in the US, Europe, Australia, pretty much anywhere except for Japan. The huge announcement was that they are opening up Fog Gaming for their arcades, or game centers as they call them. Now, I don't know if this is just some kind of cute wordplay off of cloud gaming. It seems to be. This is a reaction to the stay-at-home orders due to the recent event, so not as many people can go to the arcades in Japan. In Japanese gaming culture and American gaming culture, or gaming culture anywhere else in the world, is very different. Arcades are actually still booming over there. They're very popular. That's probably also why they're releasing those micro game gears over there, because Japanese culture, everybody goes nuts for those things, whereas over here we're like, oh, okay. But what I've heard so far about this Fog Gaming isn't much. Basically, they're going to use their arcade units in the actual physical arcades, and you'll be able to play those games remotely at home. This was their big revolutionary idea that they talked about in that announcement. Now, I don't always keep up on gaming news, but playing an arcade game that's not physically in your home over a wireless service sounds very familiar to me. As a matter of fact, that seems exactly what you do with ArcadeNet on the Legends Ultimate Arcade. There are games that you can play from their own servers that you don't physically have on your actual arcade system. And there's a lot of them, a lot of Neo Geo games, and that's all done remotely through their servers. So I don't know what the difference is, but that's just me not really understanding all the details with this Fog Gaming thing. While we're on the subject of AtGames, they released a huge announcement over the past couple days. The first one has to do with their Legends Gamer. If you're not familiar with the Legends Gamer, I'll have the link down in my description, or you can click the card above to learn more about it. Basically, it is the control deck on their Legends Ultimate Arcade that you can connect to a TV wirelessly with a dongle. And it's a much cheaper option if you can't afford the Legends Ultimate Arcade. I think it runs about $200, $250. They've given it an upgrade. There is now a Legends Gamer Pro, which includes the trackball in the middle of the control deck. And that makes a lot of sense. When you look at the older photos of the Legends Gamer, you'll see that big circle in the middle, and everybody was wondering what's going to go in there. I personally didn't think they were going to add a trackball, so this is very surprising to me. Once again, that just shows that AtGames listens to their community and player base and really tries to make changes based on their suggestions. But that wasn't the only announcement. AtGames also stated they're coming out with their own pinball machine, the AtGames Legends Pinball, which will be releasing Q4 2020. Don't have a lot of information on this yet. We don't have a games list or how many games will be included. All I have are the dimensions and specifications of the physical machine itself. We also have a price of $600, so it's going to be priced the same as the Legends Ultimate Arcade. You can see the dimensions when it's assembled is 67 by 38 by 23 inches. The main screen is going to be 32-inch LCD monitor, which is covered by glass. And then the back panel screen will be a 14-inch color LCD. It will have Wi-Fi, Ethernet, USB, and bring your own game capabilities. It also includes the online share screen party play, live streaming, adjustable legs, and one of my personal favorite features on here, a physical plunger. We don't have any screenshots, any mock-up photos of the Legends Pinball as of right now, so if you see any other media outlets claiming they have that information, it is false. This is all we have on the Legends Pinball right now. Couple things to note there, the dimensions. It's not as long as a regular pinball machine, it's just a little bit shorter, but right on track with a lot of the digital pinball machines that have been announced recently. I do like that you can adjust the legs, so if someone like me is playing as opposed to like a small child. But what caught me the most is the price. This is priced exactly the same as the Legends Ultimate Arcade. I think some people are going to look at that as a negative. You know, this is just a pinball machine as opposed to a full-size arcade cabinet. But in my opinion, the price tells me something. It says that AtGames is going to go head on with this. They're going to include a ton of games with it. In my opinion, they've already gone ahead of themselves with the glass case, the two LCD monitors, the physical plunger. All these things really give you a great pinball experience. So you know they're going to include a ton of pinball games with this. And of course, in AtGames fashion, they're going to allow you to add your own games. don't know how it's going to work yet. We haven't received that information, but along with the BYOG system where you can connect it to your PC, you can play your PC pinball games on this as well. So once again, AtGames has looked at the competition and they said, we think we know what the players want most. And they've nailed it every single time. They know that we want more, and we want to be able to customize how we want. And that's what AtGames has been giving to us this whole time with the Legends Ultimate Arcade, the Legends Gamer with a similar arcade experience at a smaller price, and now the Legends Pinball for all those pinball fans. And I don't know if I've told you guys, but I love me some pinball. So you can see that AtGames is very serious about keeping its consumers happy. What do you think about all the recent announcements? How about that Sega Fog feature? Would that be something you want where you live, either in the States or Europe or the other countries? How about the Legends Gamer Pro? Having that trackball will open it up to a lot more games available. And are you a pinball fan like me? How do you feel about AtGames' new announcement about the Legends Pinball? Let me know in the comments below what you thought about all the recent announcements. And that's all I have for you guys today. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. This is the part of the video where I thank those users who support the channel through YouTube memberships and Patreon. Jordy Alex, Rick67, Travis Morton, John Westby, Mike Muniz, Sam Torres, Yaroslav Orudzov, Dor, Andre G, Den Cardoso, Jason Hallbrooks, Magnesium Winterjuice, Craig Livesley, Geode, James Burkhart, and Batman.